What I'm going to talk about today is the absolute key to success, not just for your business or for your relationships, but for your life, for your happiness, for your sense of fulfillment. To answer this question honestly, have you had the sense for a long time that you have something wonderful to give to the world? And you just don't know how to get it out. You have something inside of you that is true and good, but it's just not expressing itself in the world. If you've had that experience, stick around to the end of this and you'll start to see why and how this secret will change your life. Albert Einstein had a quote. It was on the wall of a place I used to work, and it said, if you're going to teach a fish to ride a bicycle, it's going to feel stupid its whole life. What does that mean? It means that we're all built for something special, to do something unique. And when we get away from that, we tend to not perform as well. And I know a lot of people who are stuck in jobs that don't fit them, and consequently, they feel like not empowered. They feel like they're a loser, and that they're not really good at anything. And nothing could be further from the truth. All of that stuff, all of that junk, comes from trauma. It comes from events that happened to us, and it wasn't so much the events that happened to us, but it was what our mind told us about those events. It may have said, I'm stupid, or nobody loves me, or I'll never be a success, or I don't deserve abundance. And these things, until they get seen through and questioned, remain true for us. Like, that's the truth. And so it starts to take a lot of consciousness to get past those beliefs that define who we are. I sit with clients all the time in my role as a coach and a workshop leader. And when we start to tap into different parts of them, they start to find a beauty and a power they didn't know they have. And it's relatively easy to do, to get down to this. And once you start to get down to this, you start to find out who you really are, and where your power really is. Like, for some people, the heart of who they are is they need to play, and they've been taught that they need to work their whole life, but in order to really give their gifts, they need to play. So your success will be directly commensurate with how much you tap into your own inner beauty and your inner uniqueness and let that out. There's a line in the Bible, right? Not to get religious, but there's a line in the Bible that says, don't hide your light under a bushel, right? And that's what we're talking about here. You need to find your light, and then you need to quit hiding it under a bushel, because once you do that, your special offering, your uniqueness will start to be expressed in the world. And the people that I've seen who get closer to who they are, they earn more money. There was an actor back in the 90s named Christopher Walken who was in like every movie because they wanted what he had and nobody else could do what he did. If they wanted that Christopher Walken experience, they had to go to him. And that's kind of the template. When you are who you are one of a kind. And you were born to shine. You were born to give your gifts to the world. And, that's what we want to help you do, right? So in the next video, we'll walk through a process, a little meditation on how do you start to connect to that inner truth and inner light, because believe me, it's there. It may be buried under a lot of junk, but it's there and it's indestructible and it cannot be hurt, destroyed, or made gone, right? Like, it's just a matter of getting in touch with it and finding it again, rediscovering it, and starting to express it and starting to live it and starting to get rid of the blocks that are in the way. So, until next time, I hope if you got something out of this that you will like and you will subscribe, because it makes a big difference in terms of getting this content out to other people. Have a great day and talk to you soon. Cheers.